Yo, what is up, legends? My name is Wikus and welcome back to the Wiktrading channel. So we had a mostly bearish week with a bit of a consolidation, and then the week decided now we're going to close bullish, and on Thursday and Friday we had a ton of bull momentum. Now it's quite interesting to look at how the market closed on Thursday and Friday, because that actually formed a perfect pattern that I did a video on earlier this week. So I'm going to leave a link for you guys to go check out that video about order blocks when I did an interview with Tyron Griffith. What an awesome interview where he explained in detail how he uses, how he looks for, and how he trades order blocks. So after you've watched this weekly analysis video, just go and have a look at the order block video. It's an hour long, but believe me, that information made a massive difference on my trading style. In any case, let's get straight into the market. As you can see, my weekly zones, monthly zones, and daily zones has already been drawn on the chart. The reason for that is I'm going to go into a bit more detail today, and I don't want to waste too much time. So I've placed all these lines already. If you don't know how I placed them or why I placed them, you can go to one of the previous weekly videos just to go have a look at what exactly that I'm doing and why I do it. So let's go down to the daily time frame just to have a look. So on the daily time frame, we've got this massive bear momentum here. And then the market formed this beautiful structure here at the bottom at the monthly support zone that we have. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a bit of a liquidity tool and just draw it around that little bearish candle. And I'm not going to go into detail as to why now. You can check out the video. I'll leave the link at the end of the video again for you to have a look. So you can have a look at this structure here. This is called an order block, and this area shows that there's a lot of liquidity lying inside of this specific area that needs to be come and fetched by the big traders, the big banks, the hedge funds, and those traders, and they need to come and find and get their liquidity before the market can continue bullish afterwards, or actually continue bearish as well. But yeah, I'm just going to take that away. Just go to the 4-hour time frame and just have a look. As we can clearly see, we had this bear momentum on the 4-hour time frame, and we've actually now broken structure to the upside. So this area closed above that area, showing that there's a lot of bull momentum in the market, and the market showing us it would like to go bullish from this area. It's not a definite. This bull momentum can go to this area here, it can go higher, and then a continuation down again. But at this stage, there's a lot of bull momentum showing itself in the market. Now, I just want to point out something quickly. The importance of these weekly, daily, and monthly zones, I'm just going to show you again how successful they are in catching trades. So if you've done your full analysis and you know you want to go bearish or you want to go bull today, you want to buy or sell, you can use these areas to give you a very good indication as to where the market will come and catch liquidity or actually continue with a bull or bear strike. Okay, so we can look at this area here. We just switch off. Okay, there we can look at this specific area here. You can see that weekly zone played out quite nice there. This weekly zone played out nice there. This weekly and monthly zone played out nice there. This weekly zone played out nice there. And there's a lot of smaller areas here where the market actually just used these little zones that I'm drawing out on my chart to catch entries to buy or sell from. And I would like you all just to make use of it. It really helps you a lot. It really helps you to plan your full analysis for the day. We're playing a bullish or bearish ABCD pattern. I'm looking for an entry to sell from, or an area to sell from, or an area to buy from, and these zones makes it easier in conjunction with a lot of other stuff, like let's say order blocks or other supports and resistance zones that's playing along with the weekly and the monthly and the daily supports and resistance zones. So just showing a bit of it again. I would like you guys to always keep these areas on your charts. Do not clutter your chart too much. As you can see, my chart's already cluttered too much, but it's for a specific reason today. And I would like you all to make use of these zones because it really does help you a lot. So let's get into the structure of the market. So we've got this area here. This area is called a high, or we can call it a higher high. And then the market started moving bearish, and this one is called a lower high. Okay, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but that's basically what it's called. And then we've got another lower high, and here the market goes lower, and we've got this area now. Now this is basically an equal high here. Then if we look at the bottom of the chart, we've got this area here, that's a lower low. Okay, compared to this area here, we are a lower low. Okay, and then the market continues down, got a lower low, and we've got a lower low there, and then once again a lower low. Now, as you can see, the previous high that we have is here. And where did the market close? It closed above that specific zone, showing that the break of structure. If we go down to the 1 hour time frame, we can get a little bit more detail here. I'm going to take away these areas. I'm going to place new ones now, because I would like to show you how the structure on the 1 hour actually broke, and showing that where we can possibly look for more buyers if the market wants to continue bullish. Okay, so I'm just going to keep it simple. We've got a high here. Just going to put a higher high for now, and then we've got this one here. We've got a lower high here, and then we've got this area here, and this area is equal to that one, so we've got an equal high. So I'm just going to place one here to keep both of them in our mind. Okay, then we've got another lower high, we've got another lower high, we've got another equal lower high on the 1 hour, and then now we've got a higher high that's basically formed there. If we look at the bottom of the structure, we've got a lower low here, we've got another lower low here, another lower low here, and then we've got a higher low there. And then we've got another smaller higher high or higher low there. Okay, I'm just going to remove that. Just place this one here, higher low, and then we've got this area here. Okay, and then we've got another higher low there. And then the structure decided to play around a bit and break down. But the overall structure was not broken, because this area did not close above that area, and that's why the overall structure did not break. I'm not going to go into much detail with that, but that's why the market actually continued bearish and did not continue bullish after that area. Then we've got another lower low that's formed here. We've got another lower low that's formed here, another lower low that's formed here, with this area showing an equal high there again, same as that area, and then another lower low there, and then we've got a higher low that formed there. And once again, same concept as here, structure wasn't completely broken, so that's why we went bearish instead of bullish, and then we made a nice lower low. And now, as you can see, we pushed up and formed a higher high, and we have not yet formed a good enough retracement on a lower low. I'm not going to go into detail with that. It's in my course if you want to understand that in detail. But what I am seeing is a lot of liquidity here in this specific area. And if I take my liquidity area and I just have a look at this specific zone here, we did not actually complete this liquidity grab here at this weekly zone here, or at this daily monthly support zone that we've got here. So going to the daily time frame and removing all of these areas here, we can have a look and see that there's a lot of liquidity still lying inside of this area. It's close to our area of liquidity inside of the box. We've got break of structure, ABCD patterns on the 1 hour that's broken this area, and the market showed break of structure. So what I would like to see is this week, possibly, depending on how the news reacts with the war and everything that's going on, I would like to see the market doing something like this, get us into a buy around this area, and then a continuation up, maybe to this area here where we've got a lot of resistance already, and possibly breaking it and a continuation up, depending on how the market reacts. This area can form good enough resistance once again and just push the market back down again. But at this stage, what I am seeing is mostly bull momentum on the lower time frames. The daily area, the daily candle structure is showing us a liquidity zone where we can find a lot of area. Liquidity zone is just another name that I use for order blocks. So we've got a nice liquidity zone, or order block formed right here on the daily zone. So we can expect the market to catch supports anywhere from this area to this area, and maybe even wick down to this area if the market actually wants to grab more liquidity and catch out more buyers or sellers at the end of the day. So this is the area that I will be keeping my eyes on Monday and Tuesday to see how the market reacts, if we could possibly get nice support zones at this specific zone. The one area that I'm really keeping my mind on is this specific area where that little wick is there, because wicks never lie, and I love to see this area being touched around about here and then a continuation to the top. We will see if that happens, but for now I'm seeing still mostly bear momentum on the higher time frames, but the lower time frames has showed us they would like to actually go down. As you can see on the daily trend line, if we actually draw the trend down, we can see we broke the trend. I would like to see a nice retest of this specific area with the order block and then a continuation up, but this area can once again, as we are still in a bearish ABCD pattern on the daily time frame, we can still continue bearish, but I'm keeping my hope up for a bull momentum for the market to continue bullish. I actually wish you guys could have saw me now. I'm actually dancing around in my chair explaining all of this because I'm really excited for what this week is going to show us. There is a very big possibility that we can continue bullish again and hopefully catch the bull market to the top again. That'll be amazing. So yeah, I hope this video helps you guys. I've got a bull structure for the week. I would like to see bull momentum. Have a wonderful week. Have an epic and legendary week. I'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.